And now we're on episode 4 of the newest season of Hazbin Hotel, so let's talk about it. Damn it, Charlie, you still ain't listening to the people around you. You ain't learned shit from the last episode. Why are you bringing Nifty with you on TV? You know she can't function. Yeah, Adam fucked Alastor up. I ain't gonna hold you. This is the pettiest beef I've ever seen in my entire life, and I still don't know the foundation for it. I'm serious. They both got their own fuck you mugs. Alastor really did get hit with them hard facts. Holy shit, he actually fucking quit. My bad, y'all. I completely forgot that Brandon Rogers voiced Katie Killjoy in the first season. That's because she barely had lines. Also, seriously, can you stop using Vox's platforms to set the record straight? It never works. Velvet never has a bad outfit. See, this was not on my bingo card for who Alastor's soul belonged to, because what the fuck is going on here? Yep, now they got two types of Alastors to simp to, and also he is black. Oh shit, they got Mimsy in the flashback too. I see it. This is premium disrespect if I've ever seen it in my life, because how you gonna spill drink on him, find out you're doing it, and then keep on doing it? So yeah, Alastor was a murderer in real life. There's no shocker there. So he knew he was going to hell and decided to secure his power before he got there. I'm not gonna hold you. That don't put him on fraud watch. That's smart as hell. And Rosie actually did what she did and made him the most powerful sinner in hell, and all he has to do is one thing for her, and then after that, his soul is free from her. But until then, she got his soul on lock and key. I don't see a problem with this in all realness. In fact, as far as I can tell, this is the easiest deal to make. Dying the day after this shit, being confused for a deer is actually fucking crazy. Now, I can see why Rosie would deny fixing that staff, because why the fuck did you really think being the most powerful sinner meant you could take on an archangel? Also, man-eater Jinn, how the fuck does one make that? Also, it turned out she was the reason he was gone for a hot minute. What's the correlation with that and Lilith? Honestly, this is giving rich mom and her privileged son vibes. Bro, this is Fox News if I ever seen it in my life. How the fuck you take one statement that she said? This is Fox News if I ever seen it in my life, because you took one statement that she gave the full context for in the fucking live clip, and you somehow still was able to take it, run with it, and it actually got motherfuckers heated. Y'all remember Hypno Frog from Futurama? This is giving me the same energy. Yeah, you kind of forgot Nifty is the proud janitor of the hotel, so she does nothing but clean up the funkiest shit they got. And she loves cleaning it up too, but she takes so much pride in it that you forget it's still filth that she's taking pride in. They really gave this girl an anime opening. Shit. But even in her weird and fucked up way, she still believes in the dream that Charlie has for it. I told you she was the last person you should bring up to this shit. So he really went out and challenged Vox in the street. I don't know what the plan is, but alright. Okay, Vox really is obsessed with this man. I don't give a fuck what you say. Cause how you gonna pull out of Valentino to have this conversation? And why was she on his back? Was she filming? For anybody saying Vox was gonna beat Alastor alone, I'm sorry, he jumped him immediately even though he knew he was wounded. And was still able to put him on his ass. Is it bad that I forgot Alastor can summon these motherfuckers? Bro, Nifty loves Al something fierce. Yo, she ran and got Husker for backup. That's actually funny. Even in hell, you should never fuck with a black woman's hair. I don't give a fuck when anybody says Husk powers as a sinner is top 3 for me.
Looks like it's me and you again. Ready to lose? Not this time.
So he did whoop your ass. Okay, so he was definitely a magician and gambler when he was alive. I think Alastor's plan was to make a deal from the jump, but I don't think Nifty and them have anything to do with it. So Vox gets Alastor as a prisoner, but only if he lets Husk and Nifty go and also doesn't do anything to Charlie. Vox did not hesitate on that deal. He really is obsessed with that motherfucker. Does Alastor deserve all this shit? Hell fucking yes. Charlie is the most confused motherfucker out here. Even in a situation where they jumped him, he still tries to put it all on himself.
Sir, does not have a tail.
I saw that question in the fandom. He has him in the cuck chair. I'm done. Okay, so this is when they were homies back in the day, and it looks like Alastor actually does enjoy his company. Now, there are a lot of ways to look at this situation, but I see it as Alastor basically finding out he wants a handout from him. Because we've all seen what it means to be a partner when it comes to Vox. Alastor is a huge asshole in this regard, although I can see it as a crash out on his end. Now, this is where most people started calling Alastor a hypocrite because he had Rosie for his power, but it's not the same. Yes, Alastor is a pre-order overlord, but that was a one and done deal. He did not require her for anything after he went to hell. The only connection he has with her right now is what she needs him to do, and once that's done, he's free. As far as we can tell with Vox, he relies on his influence on other people for his power, as well as his connections to the other Vs, on a relatively constant basis too. Oh, even in his version of Don't You Forget, he admits that he still needs Alastor.
Still need me like you did before.
So do you think I care?
But at the end of the day, currently speaking, Alastor is in his hands now. By choice, but he's still in his hands. There is too much tension in this shit. I can't believe I'm agreeing with Valentino in this situation. Yeah, y'all should just fuck already.